Hi guys! I have another Copic coloring and card making video for you today. We are going to color this cute little Miss Lilly and Toby sitting by Little Blue Button Stamps. She's available, but there's a digi and a rubber. I have the digi and I have printed out at 4 inches from top of the head down to the toes. But let's start coloring. The skin is, as usual, E000, E00, E11, E13 and R20 as the blush. For little Toby, we're using YG21, YG41 and BG96. For her hair and for the stripes on her socks, we're using E40, E41, E43 and E44. For the other stripes on her socks, I'm using the warm greys. And the last colors we're gonna use for this stamp is G20, YG93, YG97 and YG99. And due to not having all the colors in my collection, the lightest colors, the 3 lightest colors, will not blend as good as other color combinations, so you're gonna need to go after with the tip to tip technique, which I'm gonna show you while I'm working. And then we're using the YG93 and I'm holding the darker color in my other hand. And I'm just gonna go and pick up some of that color with my lightest marker while I'm blending to get a much better blend. This will not harm your markers in any way because you will be coloring off the darker color onto your paper. So, and if you think you have some of the dark marker still left, just scribble on another paper and it will remove completely. Then we take the other step and we're gonna do it the light pen. So first I'm just doing the ordinary blending, and as you see it doesn't blend that well. So again we're doing the tip to tip thing just to get some of the color a little more blended, more graduated. Like that. And now I'm gonna do the rest of the dress in time lapse as usual. There she's done, and as you saw on the side here I have kind of dried off the lightest pan, and you can see that it gradually removes that darker color from the tips. Now I have cut her out, and I also gone around the edges with the black marker to make her stand out a little bit, and now we're going to put the rest of the card together. We're going to use this silhouette cut called Bench. And I have cut it out at 5.815 as the width and 2.525 as the height. We're also using some Prima paper from the paper pack Believe and some other pieces. To begin with, first we are actually going to distress this, and this means that I have to cut it down, and I measured it so that to sit perfectly on my card, I wanted to have 1/8 of these, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1/8, and then we're just gonna cut it off at a right, like that. Cut this a little bit shorter. That. This is the bench we're gonna use. We're also gonna distress it a little bit with the Shabby Shutter Distress ink, just to get it to pop a little extra from that background, just giving it some extra oomph, I like to say. If you're careful, you can go in the middle here too to get those. And then we're doing the same over here. A little extra color, just like that. We are going to put it together. I have pre-cut everything. So I have a card base which measures 5.5 by 4.25 in a brown cardstock. I have a matching for that measures 5.25 by 4. Then I have the pattern paper which measures 5.125 by 3 7/8. And then we're gonna kind of ground this so it's just not hanging in the air. And we're gonna do this with these two pieces. The mat is cut at 1 1/8 by 3 7/8, and the pattern paper is cut at 1 3 7/8. We're also gonna do a sentiment for this, but first we're gonna put these things together. To glue this down, I'm using a SIG two-way glue pen because it's pretty quick and I don't get a lot of glue on the sides. And then we're just gonna put that on top here. I'm just gonna use that pattern paper to ground it. That. Then we're going to put her on foam adhesives. I'm going to put her on top of the bench. And then we have the sentiment left. We're going to add the sentiment onto this little strip. This measures 3/4 wide. The sentiment we're doing is the "You Are Amazing." You can find here, which is from the Inside and Outside Saying stamp set by Simon's Stamp. And we're using the VersaFine ink for the sentiment. Try to see if I can get it straight down. Then we're going to cut this down and put this on the card. So we're cutting it down there and doing my usual flag end, because it leaves that little extra detail. And then I'm gonna go around with some shabby shutters around here just to get some more dimension. It's also gonna go on some adhesive, and as you saw, I re-stamped it because it didn't turn out so good the first time. That, and then we are putting that there. And that's today's card. I hope you liked it. If you do, please thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you later. Bye!